There we go. Move over to the right. You're right. Beautiful people from all over the world. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me just fine? Grand Rising. What's going on with y'all? So, today's topic is confidence in the midst of chaos. Confidence in the midst of chaos. Right now, these are interesting times for the world. Unprecedented time, really. Like, no one has ever seen anything like this before. It's very interesting. But it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be negative. Matter of fact, the situation can be whatever you want it to be. See, I have developed a mindset that says, I don't care what's in front of me. I don't care what's behind me. I'm going to be all right. All is well. There's a saying that we say in Chicago often, and it's, I'm going to eat regardless. I'm going to eat regardless. It is important in times like this that you muster up a certain amount of thought energy, a certain amount of a aura almost around you, a shield almost. And you do that through repetitive thoughts. So get this. Throughout history, there have been different recessions and different things of that nature. And there's always certain people that thrive in recession. They always have more than enough. Everything works out for them. While everyone else is just panicking. Panic. I told you before, panic only leads to more panic. If you understand the universal laws and how you can draw anything to you, that gives you the confidence to know that I don't care what's going on in the world. I don't care what happened to so and so. I'm going to be okay. There is always more than enough for me. Always more than enough. I'm a prosperity magnet. All is well in my world. You create your individual reality. Just because the world, is in panic right now, it doesn't mean you have to be in panic. But the good thing is, when you adopt the feeling of power, of authority over your reality, you draw everything to you that proves what you said right. You become a money magnet. All is well in your world. Confidence is the best thing you can have on your side. Confidence is the best thing that can bring you out of any negative situation. Knowing somehow, some way, I'm going to be just fine. Dude, I'm always prosperous. I'm always abundant. I always have more than enough. These are messages that you have to drill into your subconscious mind over and over again. You cannot let fear take root. Now get this. This is a mental exercise. Meaning you do this every single day. Every day you pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. Right? But you have to make sure that you are ushering out a certain energy, a certain frequency broadcast at all times, that all is well in my world. That broadcast, that frequency brings you everything that you always wanted. Let's see. All right. This confidence serves you on all sides. It serves you. This is why I highly recommend to stop watching the news, period. Just stop it. When you watch the news, you give them access over your subconscious mind. You're handing them the remote control to your mind by giving them your attention. If you give the media the remote control of your mind, best believe they will tune that broadcast to fear, panic, and everything negative. In times like this, these are the times you want to fake it until you make it. You want to have a confidence around you saying, man, listen, I don't care what's going on with them. I don't care what's going on over here. All is well in my world. See, the wonderful thing about your subconscious mind is if you give it particular commands over and over and over again, it sooner or later accepts those commands. If you tell yourself, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am rich, I am wealthy, I have more than enough, I always have more than enough money to meet my needs, I have more money than I know what to do with, I am a prosperity magnet, I am a prosperity magnet, I am a prosperity magnet. It may not be true right now, but I guarantee you, if you keep putting out that same image and that same message to the subconscious mind eventually takes hold of it and says, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Prosperity, wealth, abundance. These are states of mind. They first are created in the mind through pictures, through thought patterns. And eventually those patterns make their way out into the physical world. But it starts with confidence. Like I said, fake it until you make it. Act as if, like a child. Confidence is what you need right now. You have to know this. You're never stuck in any situation that you're in right now. You're never really stuck. You are powerful beyond measure. You are an energy powerhouse. We all are. Our thoughts and our emotions dictate what we attract into the physical world. It's always like energy attracting like energy. Every single morning without fail, you need to be commanding your subconscious mind to what you want. Talking to your subconscious mind in the present moment. I am this. I have this. I'm good. Listen, I'm a money magnet. Somehow, some way, money finds me. I'm a prosperity magnet. Guys, this stuff really works. How it works, I don't really know how it works. Because the universe, orchestrates your manifestations. Like, I don't know how you're going to be prosperous. I don't know how you're going to be abundant. All I know for sure is if you broadcast this frequency of more than enough, of wealth. Stop looking at your bank account right now. Stop looking at what is. Because if you focus on what is, you remain on what is. I don't have enough. Oh man, this is running low. No. You have to. Now this takes practice. But listen, I highly advise that you do it anyway. It takes practice, but you have to train your attention. You have to train your mind to focus on the things you want to happen. And that's it. You can't think about two things at the same time. You can't hold prosperity and lack in the same vibration. It's impossible. It's impossible because they're polar opposites. My confidence comes from the fact that I don't give a damn what's going on over here. I don't care about what's going on over here. I know that I create my reality. I know that my energy field attracts other things that matches it. That's the key to the kingdom right there. That's the key. Your words equal power. Words equals power. So direct all your energy, your thought energy, your emotion, your energy in motion energy, your word energy, and your action, deed, energy. You aim them in the same place. I don't care if there is like some type of financial, oh my goodness, this is going on in the world. I'm going to have more than enough. I'm going to have more than enough of everything I need. Opulence, wealth. I'm going to live in prosperity in any situation, in any place in the world. That's the mindset you got to have. But it starts with your self-talk. How do you talk to yourself? What are you saying to yourself? Guys, I talk to myself a lot. Not out loud, really, but more so in my head. And I tell myself just how prosperous I am. Just how lucky I am. Because you can create your own luck. I told you that. You create your own luck. Things don't happen to you. Things respond to the energy that you're putting out. You reap what you sow. These are universal laws. I'm not making this up. If you're sowing thoughts of abundance, of somehow, some way, I'm going to be prosperous. Somehow, some way, I have more than enough money. Somehow, some way, I always have everything I want and need. Doors will be open for you. But you must broadcast that energy. You must feel. Now, sometimes that takes practice. Because sometimes you can recite affirmations, but not feel as if it's true. But the more you say a thing, the more that thing becomes true. You make it true. You create it as truth. We all need that confidence. We all need the confidence knowing I'm going to be all right regardless. I create my reality. I always have more than enough. I always have more than enough. I always have more than enough. More than enough. More than enough. You talk to yourself. You boost that energy up. Confidence in the midst of chaos. Your friends can be going crazy. Your family could be panicking, going crazy. That has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with you. What energy are you broadcasting? How do you see your reality going? Life follows your thoughts. This information is the same information that many mystics and saviors of the world have taught people. You are more powerful than you think. You can do more than what you think. You can have whatever you think. Clearly think about. If you think about it enough. Sometimes people get really irritated from different teachers saying, oh, you teach people that all it takes is you think about something hard enough and long enough and it'll happen. And I say yes. And I say yes. I say yes because I understand that thought precedes action. In order for an action to take place, you must have thought about taking that action. And if you think about anything long enough, you will feel almost compelled, almost automatically, to take action. Action does usually complete the manifestation process. But if you think about anything long enough, you're going to take action, almost subconsciously. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. But then again, sometimes you don't need to take action. Sometimes you get checks in the mail that you don't know where it came from. Like, I just got $500 in the mail. And I didn't do anything for it. It was either from past actions or, past energy that I put out. But man, I didn't take any physical action for this to happen. When you start working with energy, you start realizing just how infinite you are. When you start working with energy, you realize that this 3D hologram that we call life on Earth can be molded and shaped to your will. There's power in writing down what you want. So I have a boogie board. It's a really cool device. And basically, you can write notes on it. You can draw things on it. I like to write affirmations on it. And I don't know if you can read this or not, but it says, I am a money magnet, over and over and over and over again. There's power in writing down what you want. There is reinforcing subconscious power in writing down. These are simple tips, guys. This is really simple stuff that actually works. You can transform your life by clearly knowing what you want, by acting as if, by writing it down over and over and over again. You can also type things up, and that works as well. But I believe there is a particular power in writing down what you want, knowing what you want, writing it down in the present tense. I am or I have. I am or I have. The subconscious mind deals with the now. Not next week, not in the past, but now is the present moment. The subconscious lives in the now. So when you say your affirmations or you're writing down your affirmations, you write them down in the present tense. I am or I have. Guys, this stuff is mind-blowing how well this works. And it's almost scary when you attract what you wrote down to you. It's scary because it feels like, okay, this stuff really this stuff really works. It really does work. Don't write it down one time. Write it down over and over and over and over again. I told you back when I worked at Ford Motor Company. On my lunch break, I would write down literally over 50 times what I wanted. I make $15,000 a month. I make $15,000 a month. And the people around me during lunch, they thought either something's wrong with him or he's gullible. I don't know what they thought. And truthfully, I don't give a damn. Guys, every single thing that I wrote down manifested and still continues to manifest. There's power in the pen and pad. There's power in writing down what you want. You have to take back your power. We all do. Guys, I can't tell you what's going on right now. I don't watch TV. I refuse to give them my consciousness. I refuse to give my power away. Well, Justin, what if there's something that you need to know? I'm pretty sure if there's anything that I really need to know, I'll know it. Somehow, some way, that information will reach me. Everything else is just miscellaneous to me. My advice to you right now is to build up your spiritual confidence. Build up your confidence. And you do that through training your attention and repetition of words and thoughts to what you want. Use the flashlight technique that I told y'all about. That really works as well. Get this. You can even use the flashlight technique to help assist a family member or friend in healing. You can send thought waves to them. Now people say, thoughts? Really? Thoughts? Guys, thoughts are a real energy. They are a real solid energy. Now things, when I say like they're solid, I mean they have physical impact on matter. Your thoughts do. This isn't bullshit. You're going to listen, every single thing that I tell you, sooner or later, eventually, you're going to find out that every single thing that I said is correct. Every single thing. Science does not have the instruments right now to measure thought waves, but that time is coming. When that time comes, I don't know, I mean, maybe I won't be here anymore. Maybe it's going to be like 100 years from now, 80 years from now. I don't know when. But every single thing that I told you, you're going to see is 100% correct. Every single thing. We must guard our thoughts. We must stand guard at the door of our mind every single morning. You have to make sure that you are only allowing what you want in your mind. So many people wake up, turn on the news, and they read the newspaper while the news is playing. So you got negative things playing subconsciously in the background that you're listening to while you're reading negative things in the paper. or on a social media site that's negative, talking about, oh, 500 people died today. Listen, listen. you have to you have to guard your attention at all costs, especially in times like this. You can't afford to let fear take root in your mind. Think of fear as a big, giant, ugly weed, right? So your mind is a garden, right? And you have beautiful flowers. I mean, you have sunflowers that's blooming. You got caladiums. You got some pentas in there. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flowers, right? But then you watch something, and then fear starts to take root. And that fear is this ugly weed, and the roots are growing deeper and deeper and deeper because you're giving certain things your attention. You have to, every single morning, take that root and you must dig it up by the root. You must cultivate your land, which is your mind. Your mind is fertile soil. And any seed that you plant in your mind eventually blooms. It germinates. It has to, because you reap what you sow. These are laws. These are laws that can't be broken. That's my advice. Confidence. Confidence in your ability to attract what you want. Money, food, anything. It could be anything. Guys, I love y'all. I really, really do. And it is my intention for you to live a prosperous, abundant, joyous life. Create whatever you want to create. Be confident in your ability to create what you want to create. I gotta go. I love y'all. Please use what I said. It really does work. It really does work. All right, guys. I gotta go.